Welcome to Happy Tales, Collier County Domestic Animal Services adoption show. Sit back and relax because over the next half hour, we're going to show you some adorable dogs, cats, and other cuddly creatures that would make a great addition to your family. And now, here's the host of Happy Tales, Troy Miller. Welcome to Happy Tales. I'm Troy Miller with my fabulous co-host, Marjorie Bloom. Marjorie, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you today?
I am doing fantastic. Listen, we got a great show today, lots of good animals. We got some adoption stories. We're going to talk about fostering. But first, let's talk about this young lady right here. Who's this?
This is gorgeous Sadie, and her number is 194539. She's a beautiful, beautiful little bulldog mix. She's about 3 years old.
Can you look right out here?
We
Oh, yes,
have had
right
her
there.
since the middle of January at the shelter. She's pretty well trained. She sits, she walks great on a leash. She happens to be just a really nice, mild-mannered gal. Isn't she gorgeous? She's gray and white.
Yeah, beautiful colors. There you go. Thank you, Maddie.
And she's got a cute little, like, sort of pink face, pink skin.
She is just adorable. Big paws. She's full grown, right?
Yes, she is. She weighs 54 pounds. And as I said, she's 3 years old, so she is full grown. She came into us as a stray.
Now, is she spayed, ready to go?
She is not spayed, but she will be.
Spayed,
and ready
shots,
to go when she gets adopted.
microchipped, all for $85 right here at Domestic Animal Services. Our phone number is 252-PETS. That's 252-7387. And we have our first cat, and maybe this is our first cat and a half. I'm not sure.
This is
Dana,
Angel.
who's this?
This is Angel. She's our large Marge of the shelter. She's been on the Collier County weight loss program. She's not been doing very well.
She has not succeeded to this
No,
point.
no. The problem is everybody loves her, so they always feel sorry for her, and they always like feed her extra. She's actually been here since July 5th.
Oh, well, she
So,
needs a home.
She does, and she is a gorgeous spayed female. She's a Lynx Point Siamese. She's around 7 years old. She is litter box trained. She's a lap cat. She loves to be where you are. Actually, she prefers to be on your keyboard if you're on a computer. But she does come with her own leopard couch.
Ooh.
So along with her
Bonus.
adoption. So just
And what's her number again?
her number is 189479.
$60 gets you the cat and the bonus couch if you act now. So make sure you come on down and ask for that. And Marjorie, who's this? We've got another big, beautiful
This
dog
is our
right here.
beautiful boy named Apollo, and he likes that cat.
Okay.
His number is 195036. He's approximately 9 months old. He came into
have
us
anything
as
for
a
you.
stray. He's going to need some training, but he's a fun,
He's a
active
crazy
dog.
boy. Yes.
And he
Yes,
weighs
we don't need the
55
cats.
pounds. So if you're going to adopt a larger dog, we really hope that you have a yard for them, a house, because these dogs need exercise, and we don't want to see them go into a small apartment.
He's getting really
Oh,
overexcited
he's really
now.
excited.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
his first time on television.
Well, there's a lot going on in the room. We always like to pull out. There's several people in here. There's a herd of cats over here. So,
Couple of mice.
Yeah, so he's a little excited. What's Apollo's number again?
195036. And remember, he's under a year old. He'd make a great pet. Come get Apollo.
Well, now see what a good dog handler can do for a dog. Look at that. Nancy,
Yes.
outstanding job. As soon as I left, he's all calm now. Outstanding, Nancy.
Maybe it was you.
Well, I tend to agitate.
With the boys.
Well, I cause trouble. All right, now our next beautiful cat. Who do we have here?
This is Professor. His animal ID number is 194298. He's a 10-month-old orange tiger. He came to us as a stray. He's been in and out of our sick bay, but he's good and healthy now and ready to go home for adoption. He does have to be sterilized first as well as microchipped, and then he'll be ready to find his forever home.
Outstanding. And his number is Professor. Did he come in with that name?
No, that's what we named him.
Is that because he's so smart?
It is, and also because he's a little lazy.
Just gorgeous markings on this cat. The gorgeous striping up the head and the eyes, the gold eyes, just
And
beautiful.
I don't know if you can like feel his belly right now, but he is purring like crazy.
Oh my goodness, he is just a purr machine.
He is. He's
And one more time, what's the number?
194298. Oh, he's just chilling like a villain.
Professor chilling like a villain. Beautiful, beautiful cat. And remember, if you don't see a specific dog or cat you think you might like here on the show, please visit us at 7610 Davis Boulevard. We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 6.
Yes, we are.
And you can also call us at 252-7387. And who is this beautiful dog here?
This is
Come
our
here,
beautiful boy named Chili, and he
Chili.
is neutered. He's a couple of years old. He's a black and tan Belgian Malinois. That's a shepherd mix.
Come on over.
And he is
It's okay.
fabulous. He was an owner surrender. They were short on time. He's very attentive, very smart, and we know that he gets along well with other dogs because we've had him playing in the yard.
Aww.
Isn't he sweet? I happen to
He is
have
so shy and
a
subtle.
Belgian
Yes, you are.
Malinois that
Roll
we
over.
adopted here from DAS, and I'm telling you, he's one of the best dogs we've ever had.
Beautiful
And
face.
this boy has that same kind of temperament. And a volunteer favorite, right, Joni?
Oh,
So
even
his
my
number
laugh scared
is
him. Oh, poor baby.
1-866-290-CHILI.
Chili. Hey, before we bring up the next dog, let's talk for a minute about a great success story. A recent adoption we just had.
Yes.
Oreo, right?
Yes, Oreo was our longest time resident here. He had been here since September.
And we're going to put a picture of him up right now so you can
And
see him.
He was one of my favorites, and he's a black and white lab mix, and he got adopted by a wonderful family last Saturday, Lindsay, Doug, and their daughter Kendall, and he is doing great. Perfect dog. They love him. So we're really happy.
Outstanding. See, another adoption success story here at DAS. Now, I understand they changed the name to Rudy, though, right?
Yes, Rudy.
See, that just shows you, if it comes with a name you're not fond of, especially if they're younger, change the name. Plus, we all have about 10 nicknames for our pets, don't we?
Yes, we do.
So, you know, they get used to a bunch of names. Now, who is this cute little thing here?
This is Domino. He has great markings. He's a black and white domestic short-haired. I don't know if you can see the little black on his chin. So he's got a little beard. So he's about 5 months old. He came to us as a stray in early January, so he is ready to go for adoption. He was actually found at a campground, so he was being an illegal squatter there. So
They hadn't been camping.
he was probably
camping.
getting fed by the other campers.
Probably wasn't sleeping in a pup tent, though.
Probably.
Arr, arr,
No.
arr, arr. What's Domino's number one more time?
Domino's number is 194-630.
Okay, that's Domino. 7610 Davis Boulevard is our address, just east of the Boys and Girls Club. Who is this? Someone he's not sure if he wants to come up.
Beautiful, beautiful Sapphire. Her number is 194-906. Look at those blue eyes.
Oh, my goodness,
Is she
her
gorgeous?
eyes.
She's a Catahoula mix.
Yeah.
I also happen to have a Catahoula mix at home, too, my second dog from DAS. And they are smart, loving, just easy to train. She's beautiful. She's a year old, and she did come into us as a stray. Brindle markings, weighs about 59 pounds. I would say that she's a medium energy dog, and you would just love her. Look at those. Look at those eyes.
Those eyes are just
Isn't she
incredible.
fabulous?
Just
We have the
piercing, beautiful
best
blues.
assortment of dogs here at DAS. I mean, all sizes, all shapes.
Oh, no.
If you don't see one today, make sure you come and visit us because we only feature like 10 dogs on the show, and we always have about 30 for adoption.
What's Sapphire's number one more time?
194-906.
Oh, we have another very, very large feline here. Wow, and that's a mess of fur, too.
It is. This one's actually a male, though. This is a neutered male. This is Stewie.
Stewie.
That's exactly right. His animal ID number is 194-425. He actually came to us as an owner surrender. The reason why he was owner surrendered is they just didn't have enough time to spend with him. They were gone all the time. He is a sweet, sweet, sweet cat. He also is a staff favorite.
He's hypnotizing me with that tail, back and forth.
Well, I'm glad. Again, his animal ID number is 194-425.
Stay right here, Stewie. We'll be back with more Happy Tales right after this. Welcome back to our second segment of Happy Tales, and we're going to start this segment with Katie here, our volunteer coordinator, talking about our fostering program, and this is one of our foster success stories here that Dana's fostering. Tell us about it.
Yeah, actually, we're always looking for more fosters. We have a lot of animals that can't go up for adoption right away that either need behavioral help with training, or they're too young if they're a baby puppy or a kitten, or if they have something medically that they need attention-wise. We're always looking for willing fosters. fosters, you can come in and ask for me, and we can make sure that you get started and become a foster to take home a wonderful animal like this that Dana's fostering. We wanted to feature him for a moment too, just to get his name out there, because he will be available for somebody too that
Let's
more
talk
than a
about this
foster.
dog.
So
What
here you
this is
go.
beautiful. This is an albino Doberman, correct?
Yes. His name is a boy named Sue, after the Johnny Cash song. He answers to boy. He also answers to now boy George and Georgie, thanks to my kids. He's a wonderful boy, completely housebroken, not one accident, doesn't chew anything.
And his problem was that he had was way underweight, correct? And he's still a little underweight now.
When he initially came to us, he had a terrible skin infection. His nails were overgrown, and he was completely emaciated. I actually didn't know he was a Doberman when he first came in. I thought he was an emaciated Great Dane. He's now left here about 60 pounds and is now 72 pounds this morning. So he's doing a really good job.
And you're doing a good job.
Thank you. His skin infection's under control. He spends the majority of his time next to my side unless I'm absent, and then he is sitting on the rug next to the door waiting for me. So I think it's because I'm the food lady.
It could be. The fostering program, if you need more information, call 252-7387, 252-PETS. Ask for Katie, the volunteer coordinator. Thanks for sharing. What a great story. And now we're going to bring our next dog up for adoption on today's episode of Happy Tales. And Marjorie, who is this?
We've got Lupe here, and his
Lupe?
number is 180098. Now, he's neutered. He's a lab
Ready to go.
mix. He can go home today. Lupe is part of our All Hearts, No Worms program. He does have heartworm, and DAS subsidizes the treatment. You just have to take the dog to the vet.
Heartworm is so controllable if you just get the
If you
treatment.
give heartworm
Yeah,
medicine,
yeah.
it really helps.
Yep.
He's a really well-mannered dog, though. Walks great on a leash. He knows how to sit. He likes other dogs. He just would be a wonderful pet to have. 180098. Again, he's a volunteer favorite, and he's neutered, so come and get him today. He can go home.
$85 takes Loopy home. They'll be neutered. They'll be microchipped. They have all their shots up to date. It's a great bargain. $60 for cats. And speaking of cats, who is this little thing here? Oh,
This is Marco. Marco
Polo.
is a brown,
No?
brown
What?
and white patch tabby. He's about a year old. His number is 194126, and he is currently one of the cats that's pet of the week. He came to us in early January just as a stray, so we don't have a lot of information about him. But he's pretty calm and pretty laid back for the most part. He just likes to hang out and watch.
So Marco.
Polo.
There you go, right back at me. He came in with that name?
Yeah, no, we gave him that name.
Okay. I like that name. And what a good looking cat. So calm.
He is.
We've got a dog getting crazy to get up here, and he's
Yeah,
just
that's
laying here
Mystique.
calm. Oh, that's Mystique, huh?
That's Mystique.
Well, we better get a look at Mystique. We need to get. Come on up, Mystique. Now,
Mystique is-
hold on to Mystique. I don't want her to bowl me
right.
over. Who are you? Look at
Mystique's
you.
number is 194923. She's about 3 years old, a little pitty mix. We call her a yellow pitty mix. She's really got unusual coloring. Actually, it's sort of like a champagne color. She, I would say, is probably high energy. She weighs about 71 pounds.
I'll say every bit of that.
Sweet, sweet girl, though. Really sweet. And she came to us just a couple of weeks ago.
I think she thinks she's a lap dog. I know as she was coming in, she got on Mike the intern's lap, and Mike wasn't really ready for that.
She has beautiful eyes and
There you go.
there. And she also seems to get along well with other dogs. And she would be fun to have. So
Okay.
194923, Mystique.
Okay.
Looks
And,
like she might like cats, too.
So, yeah, someone with some strength and some a good backbone might be in order
Joni.
there. Yeah, like Joni. Yes, yes. You go on roller skates, you could go for a big ride there. And let's take a look at our next kitty catty here. And who is this?
This is Kayla. Her animal ID number is 194120. She's also another patch tabby tiger. She's got these adorable little white feet on all four. She came to us as a stray. She's about a year old, so she would need to be spayed and microchipped and have her current rabies shot, and then she'd be ready to go home.
Well, she is just beautiful markings on this cat.
She does. She has really, really nice, almost like Bengal markings.
Yeah, yeah. And the white feet really set it off perfect.
She's a little nervous with the dogs.
Well, yeah, when the dog came in, that was it. So what's
Yeah.
Kayla's number again here?
194120.
Kayla, right here at DAS Happy Tales. Come on down if you were interested in adopting Kayla. 7610 Davis Boulevard, just east of the Boys and Girls Club. And Maddie, man, this girl, who is this?
This is our beautiful Rex. His number is 191698. Now, Rex is neutered. He's a lab mix. He's approximately a year and a half old. We've had Rex since October, so he's I think our longest time resident. But he went into foster care for a while, and we found out lots of great things about him, like he's housebroken, and that he's also sort of a couch potato.
Oh, I know.
Although that's hard to believe right now. He is active. He likes to run around, but I think when he's in the house and it's time to chill, he knows how to chill.
Yeah, and he just gave me a great shave.
In fact, Darcy's son Chad was kind enough to foster him for a while and give him a break from the shelter. That's another great thing about fostering. You know, you get the dogs out of here for a while, and you learn a lot about him. Like, let me say again, he's housebroken.
Housebroken, boy, that sure is an appealing thing.
191-698. Rex, and again, he's neutered. You can pick him up, take him home today.
$85, all it takes, $85. And remember, if you're a rental, make sure you have permission from your landlord. We're going to call and check on that kind of stuff, so make sure that's all taken care of before you come in. We don't want you to get your heart set on a dog or a cat and then be heartbroken when you find out you can't do it. So check that out first. Who do we have here?
This is Cornelia. Her number is 194-127. She's a female, black and white tuxedo. I really like her a lot. She was owner surrendered because they could no longer afford to take care of her, vet her, so they brought her to us. She's just a sweet, sweet, sweet love bug. She's got these gorgeous whiskers. Look
Yeah,
at
I know
those
they
white
glow in
whiskers.
the dark. They're so white against the black of her face there.
Yep. And then she's eyeballing that dog, but she doesn't seem too stressed out. So I'm thinking that she could probably go home to someone who also has other animals and be fairly confident that she would do well.
Yeah, you got to remember, that's another thing we encourage too. If you already have an animal and you're considering adopting another pet, bring a visitation. Come on, bring them on in, see how they react around the other animal. Make sure you're not going to have a problem before you get home, right?
Yep. And again, her animal ID number is 194-127.
Cornelia, beautiful cat.
He's pretty.
Okay, we got another. It's Big Dog Day here at
Yes.
Happy Tails.
This
Come
is
here.
Freckles, and his number
that is a great name for you, 'cause you got freckles
680.
everywhere.
He's neutered. He's a Catahoula and Foxhound mix. Isn't he pretty? I just
Very
love
pretty.
that
Look at
face.
that face. Look
And
up
he's
there.
under a year old. He came into us as a stray, weighs about
baby.
40 pounds.
baby.
He looks like maybe he has a little bit of boxer in him too, but
Yeah.
really a nice, sweet
Well, he's
boy.
very calm once
Gets
you just
along
get
with
rubbing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gets along well with other dogs, and so again, he's neutered. He can go home with you today, whenever. We're open Mondays through Saturday, 10 to 6 for adoptions. We've got great dogs here. If you don't see one today on the show, just come visit us, because we always have about 30 dogs in for adoption.
You know-
So Freckles number 194-680.
I always get in so much trouble when I go home because my two dogs, who are
You
former
smell
residents here, smell me, and it's like I get the dirtiest looks the rest of the night, Marjorie. I think they think they're being replaced. Oh, we got to pick this up a little bit. Who do we have here?
This is Fiona. Fiona is a female gray tiger and white, domestic short-haired. She came to us as a stray. She actually was caught in a feral cat trap.
Oh.
So, but she's about 6 months old, and she's definitely full of it. She loves to play, so she's very playful, but she's also very loving, and she has these great little tufts at the top of her ears that suggest that she might have a Maine Coon daddy.
A Maine Coon Daddy, maybe. Well, we're going to have to take a break right now on Happy Tails, but we'll be right back with more right after this. Welcome back to Happy Tails. It's not Marjorie Tails, is it? Have you taken over to that extent
Just
already?
about,
It's Marjorie.
just about.
Welcome back to Happy Tails. I'm Troy Miller, my co-host Marjorie Bloom. And Marjorie, who do we have
This
here?
is our cute little
I know
Nina.
what you want.
Her number is 194-480. She also is
Hi,
spayed.
Nina.
Everybody's spayed and neutered today, so that means they
Oh,
can go
yes,
home.
yes.
Anyway, she's a little white and brown beagle mix, approximately a year and a half old. She came to us in the beginning of January. She's an owner's surrender because of the landlord. So again, like Troy said, check with your landlord.
no.
She's high energy, but
easy.
she'd be a fun dog to have. Isn't she cute?
Easy. Yes, she is. Oh,
Do you think your wife would like her for Valentine's Day?
No. I got 2 dogs. That's plenty. My wife would love her for Valentine's Day. That's not the point. And it's Nina, 194-480. All right. And we've got a cute kitty here.
This is just the sweetest little thing. Her name is Meow Meow. She
wants
actually,
liver,
he.
please deliver.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
a he. He's a male gray tiger, domestic, short-haired. He came to us as a stray, and he's available right now.
Oh,
His animal ID number is 194990. I don't really have any other information about him except for he's just loving being held right now.
and he's got to be just a baby, right? We have any
Oh, yeah.
idea how old?
3 months.
3 months old?
Yep.
Wow. So what a cutie. And this is what we call vamping because there's none of the dog here yet. So you're going to have to talk a little bit more about this.
Tell him about Freckles.
Oh, Freckles, our dog that was just on. You had told us an interesting fact about Freckles.
Yeah, when Freckles first came to us, he had been suspecting hit by a car. He had several abrasions on the inside of his legs. His one back leg was quite swollen and torn up quite a bit.
All right. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but we're on a time crunch now. But so Freckles, there was more to Freckles' story is what we really wanted to let you know. And Maddie, who
This
do
is
we have
Amy,
here?
and her number is
Amy?
194259.
Hi, baby.
She also is spayed. It's everybody's lucky day because you can
Yes.
get right
Take 'em
down
right
here and
home.
take these dogs home. She's an older dog. She's about 6 years old, and black and tan German Shepherd mix. I also think that, if I remember correctly, she's also part of our All Hearts No Worms program. And she's nice. She's 41 pounds. Again, her number is 194259. Spayed, black and tan, small, little German Shepherd mix. I love an older dog because they're settled. They're not going to chew everything up. And I think she's got a lot of life in her yet. So
Good dog.
come get Amy.
Amy, we love her. Uh-oh. Amy wanted to go around the tripod. That would have been interesting. Wow, now this cat has some strange markings.
Yep, this is a female tortie. Her name is Maddie.
Hi,
Her
Maddie.
animal ID number is 191351. She came to us as a stray. She's been here since October, so actually since September. So we're kind of hoping that she'll be able to get adopted here shortly. She actually came to us as a kitten that was way underage, so she's finally up to weight and age where she can actually be spayed and get ready to go to her forever home.
Cute little cat.
Yep, she wants to play pretty bad. She's
Yes,
a little
she
nervous with
does.
that dog
What's
over there.
Maddie's number one more time?
191351.
Don't forget, everybody, if you can't adopt a dog or a cat, but you still love animals, you can volunteer just like Marjorie
Yes,
here.
it's the
and
best
just like
thing to
Nancy
do.
here.
This is Max. His number is 194846. And he's a little orangey brown Basenji mix. 2 years old. Isn't he kind of a funny looking dog? I think he's so
very,
cute.
Oh, look at those ears are folded down.
And
I'm
he was
worried.
an owner surrender. Obviously, they just maybe didn't have time for him. 17 pounds. Perfect apartment dog or condominium dog. And seems to be a really, really nice boy. Well behaved. Again, his number is 194846.
Now, that seems to be the natural state for his ears, flap forward
Yes,
like that.
yes.
That's funny. I
know.
would have thought he did that because he was nervous, but
I'd love
that's
to
the
have
way
met
they go.
his mother and father, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Should be interesting.
Interesting,
But
interesting.
all
animal.
of these dogs are Collier County originals. That's what they are.
That's true. And you can't beat a Collier County original.
No, you can't.
You know, I did the thing before where I thought I had to have a purebred dog, and I did, and they were fun and they were great. But I tell you, the reward you get from adopting an animal
Absolutely.
and realizing that you're helping protect that dog's fate or that cat's fate, it's even more than we got another beautiful dog. We need to get this dog on up here. Joni,
This
if you'll
is-
come on up.
I'll start telling you about Forrest. Forrest has the
Run,
best
Forrest.
attention span of any dog here.
Hi.
He will focus if you give him some treats. His number is 194031. Happens to be a volunteer favorite of Joni and Gordon. I know that for a fact. He's a little black and white lab mix, approximately a year old.
Oh, that's
He's
what we
very
want. That's what
excited
we
to be
want.
on television. If you'll ask him to sit, he will sit.
Hey, come here.
Most times.
Come here, Forrest. Sit.
Anyway, his
Sit.
number is
Oh, sit.
194031.
Sit. Oh.
And he likes other.
Joni's great.
He likes other dogs because we had him in the yard the other day with Rex. Hi, Forrest. 194031.
I know,
Come and
I know.
adopt Forrest. He's a great, great dog. Needs some exercise. Probably likes water. Just come to DAS and see all of our great dogs.
Wow, that is such a great dog right there. Okay, and do we have any more dogs left? Oh, what is this little thing here, Maddie? Tell us.
It's a gerbil. This is our little Mousekowitz. We have about 14 of these little guys here at the shelter. They're about $5 each. And we will go ahead and sex them for you so you know what you're bringing home. We prefer, you keep them female, female, male, male, because they do reproduce
Yeah, I
very
explained
fast.
earlier, we didn't do that when I was a kid, and boy, did we have a lot of gerbils.
They're all very friendly, as you can see. They make great office pets. Got an office that needs an animal. Gerbil's a great pet.
So $5, right? And we've got several of them to adopt, correct?
At least 14.
Wow, and that is fantastic. Now, are they all gray? Because mine were brown, I thought I remember.
We have some gray ones and some black ones. I think those are the only colors,
I
right?
think we
Wow.
just have predominantly gray and black.
Ooh, black, that would be cool too,
Got
though.
moms, dads.
Oh, no.
Babies.
I could, it's well documented on this show that we have vermin in my house. My wife and daughter have had a couple of rats, a guinea pig, a mouse. Now we're on a rat again. I can see this thing making its way into my house if I'm not careful. So
It's adorable.
it is adorable. And I want to thank everybody today, Dina, my co-host Marjorie, and Maddie for bringing in this little cute guy. And until next time, everybody, happy tails!